What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out by popular request. I was asked a few times to check out some more Faouzia. Do me a favor, go support, please. Go like, go subscribe. Jump over to her page. I will link it down below. I've done some of her stuff, not even close to. I mean, maybe a handful of her songs. So we still have a lot of work to do with her. She is crazy talented. And unique too. There's not a lot of people that can do the vocal, things that I've heard her do. A lot of it is in like just her transitioning and just how effortless some things that she does, while kind of just showcasing range with like seamlessly is wild to me. But apparently Kelly Clarkson caught wind of that and was like, no, I'm the greatest singer ever, so I need to have this girl on my set so we can battle this out. I'm just kidding. No, Kelly's awesome actually. Uh, my it's funny about Kelly. My Melissa, fiance, was talking about how Kelly could literally sing anything. I'm like, I'm like, we should throw a rap song at her. She should do like Eminem's "Lose Yourself," and she's like, I bet she already has. So I actually looked it up, and she actually had done it, and it was actually really good. Uh, so anyway, shout out to Kelly Clarkson. But first and foremost, go support Faouzia. 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 I always struggle with her name because there's just too many vowels in a row. But anyways, go throw some love. And love to have you here as well. If you could please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Best way to get me is on Patreon. That's where most of my requests do come from. I do read all my comments though. As you can see, this one both came from Patreon messages as well as I read in my comment section multiple times. So I do read them. So definitely drop that down below. But otherwise, let's dive in here. By the way, since this is like on a nationally televised show, there might be copyright issues. So if this comes back with words on it, or maybe doesn't come back at all, another reason to join Patreon. I can put stuff up there that I can't put on YouTube. But let's dive in. You guys got volume? You sure do. All right, let's get it.
And I am a huge fan of our next guest. She did her best to try to teach me to sing in Arabic once for a song we did together a few years back. She's such an incredible artist.
They did a song together? That I didn't know.
One critic actually deemed her an international artist in the truest sense. It's led her to amass 2 billion global career streams to date. She's incredible, performing Pretty Stranger off her debut album, Film Noir. Give it up for Faouzia.
Faouzia. Okay, I was close. Faouzia. Okay, Faouzia. I'll remember that. Yeah, I forgot to remember. It's off her debut album. Recently, Film Noir. I read that. So, anyways, I do have lyrics pulled up, by the way. But I haven't heard the song. I'm gonna read along as we go here.
Pretty stranger, how you been? Weather's getting pretty bad again. Life has been a blur, don't you agree? And I don't recognize the man I see. Am I happy? I'm not sure. That's a question I'd rather ignore.
Those little things, that little jump, that little hiccup, it's kind of like signature for her. And it's one thing that's very definable whenever I listen to her. I don't. It's like I listen to a lot of music, and I'd be hard pressed to find like a group of vocalists that are better than her. She's definitely like top tier from just straight up vocal talent. It's wild with this girl.
That's a question I'd rather ignore. And if you ask me, darling, I might cry. You know me, and I'm no one to lie. Think I'd rather die alone. Think it's time for me to go. Even if loving you wasn't fair.
And that little drop too. She's not even. She's kind of keeping this in a certain range here. I mean, but she's got. If you listen to her stuff, man, she can she's doing that, I mean, purposefully for the song, but she could do some crazy stuff. This is more of kind of like a soft sort of, the way that she's approaching this, but
Even if loving you wasn't fame, even if I'll never be the same. Pretty stranger close the door. Can't remember what we're fighting for. I'll never be who you want me to be. And Mama has been worried about me. Think I'd rather die alone. Think it's time for me to go. Even if loving you wasn't fame, even if I'll never be the
All right, one more time. Give it up for Faouzia, y'all. Her new album, Film Noir, is available now on all streaming platforms.
that's enough. Um, yeah, just reading these lyrics here. Sorry, I'm just trying to. First of all, she's like, it's the technicalities that you can't really find imperfections, but couple that with just being technically perfect, but also delivering. It's one thing to sing technically perfect. A lot of people can do that. It's one thing to deliver your message in a way that you can emote through your vocals, and people feel kind of what the song's about rather than even needing to listen to it. Um, I mean, like, and dig apart into the lyrics, which I'm about to do in a second, regardless. But it's you can it's a difference between like singing a song versus like performing and exuding an emotion through song, right? Which comes secondary to actually bringing feeling across, if that makes sense, right? So, anyways, she's like technically, it's just crisp. It's perfection what she does, but like her ability to kind of just subtly navigate her way, with through like vastly different like notes, even keys sometimes is wild to me. But yeah, crazy talent. Faouzia, go support, please. Go like, go subscribe. Lyrically, it almost feels like this is like she's talking about love that was in vain. It's almost like you it's about a relationship, obviously, but like almost like you establish like kind of like a quick, maybe something somewhat shallow but deep, intimate connection with somebody that you've now lost, and it's almost like they're now, it's called pretty stranger, right? So it's almost like there's an unfamiliarity after the fact when you move on, and it's like you come to the realization that whatever this deep connection wasn't meant to last, and it's ran its course, right? And yeah, that's kind of a painful experience, but it's one that you kind of know that you have to move on from. I think, when you go from like uh a like a subject of deep intimacy to then like just a particle of alienation. um that's kind of deep for a Sunday morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I did good. Okay. I'm just kidding. But that's kind of what I got from that is you you're in a relationship, and then at some point like you're struggling with certain questions of why. um like, I get that we got here because of certain connections, but like then you face some sort of like identity crisis of like, I'm not changing. There's certain things like maybe you dive in too quick and you don't know certain things about each other. Maybe it's not a match on very, very important matters, right? Um But anyways, that's my take on lyrically. But yeah, I mean, we can break apart lyrics all day. That's just my first thoughts on that, which I'll always give. And I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I mean, it's called Pretty Stranger, so it's kind of like you create this contrast, right? You create this sort of juxtaposition of, um, I mean, in some cases, love versus lust and lasting or lasting question mark, who knows? Is kind of what I got from that in a nutshell. But anyways, go support Faouzia, go like, go subscribe, please. And yeah, we'll keep it moving. I know you guys want me to check out a lot more of her stuff. She's crazy talented, so I'm not opposed to that. You let me know down in the comments, or better yet, jump over to Patreon. The easiest way to get to me quickly, just come over there, shoot me a DM. It's a free platform. It's really easy to use. I'm really not sure why most people don't use it, and I can post anything I want over there. National televised shows included. So, anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. Go 49ers, and we will talk to you on the next